Hi guys, it's Sherry. Today we're going to be making a pair of wood earrings, and I am going with hearts since February is coming up, and I picked out two different types of washi tape. So we'll work with this side first, and what I ended up doing was I got my pearl white paint and I did both sides. Anytime that I have noticed that I'm working with like my washi tape that is white here, when you get it onto your piece, it becomes see-through. So I want to make sure that I have white underneath it. Get your Mod Podge, and then we are going to cover our wood blank here. And then we will work with our hearts first. So I am just going to go straight over, and I'm going to do about half of it and go straight down. And I'm just going to kind of trim it up initially. I'm not going to do the sides yet. And I will go right over that as well. Now I have this one turned this way, so I did the opposite. So this way they hang nicely on the ear. And then I'm going to give this a few minutes to dry. Once it's dry, we'll trim it all up and be able to move on to the resin part. My pieces are dried, so what I am going to do next is get my X-Acto knife right here. And then I am going to trim up my edges here, and I'm just going to follow right along my wood blank. It's much easier doing that than trying to cut with a pair of scissors when it comes to like edges like this. And then I will just trim up the last part. So that's what you will have initially. I'm going to poke my holes. And next, I'm going to grab my resin. And you do not need overly too much for this. And I'm going to put my gloves on because my bottle is sticky. I'm trying to use up the very last of it, so it's kind of dripping. A little bit. And that should be good. So I have this red glitter. This stuff works fantastic. So I am going to just pour a little bit in there. Get my resin stick, stir that, and I'm going to kind of determine how much I need once I stir everything up. Because I want it to be nice and thick. All right, so you see how beautiful, you just almost only see the glitter. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So let me put this on. I'm actually going to put these right on my sticky mat. And then I will carefully put my resin right on here. And I'm only going to go on the one side. When I do the resin, I'm going to go with the curve of the earring instead of just going straight. Okay, I'm going to look at this, make sure it's exactly the way I want it. And I think that looks good. All right, so now I'm going to put this under my UV light. All right, so now I'm going to take my pieces off. Look how pretty they look. And I am going to leave this just the way it is with the Mod Podge. I feel like I don't need anything on there. It's nice the way it is. For this side, we are going to use the Mod Podge again. I always love doing all my stuff double-sided, and if you follow along, you'll know that I try to make each one of my earrings that I can flip them and have two pairs of earrings in one. I just love doing that. I think it makes the piece more interesting and just unique. Okay. Right here. So now once again, I want to make sure that they are mirrored. See how many I need, how much I need. Oops. And I think, should I go over the... I'm actually going to go over the whole thing with this one. And make sure that I have it completely covered. All right. Okay, so what I want to do with these is I am going to put little gems on this one. And I want to make sure my Mod Podge is wet because that'll give it something to stick to. So I have all my little red gems out. And I really love these tiny, tiny ones. So I just want to kind of place them all over the piece. All right, so while these dry, we're gonna get our resin ready. Now, I am going to put resin all over this side, but I don't want as much glitter. So I want to just add more clear resin and give it less or give the glitter more room to move so it's less in one area. It'll just be a little bit of glitter here and there. Okay. Now I want to trim these all up, make them look nice. with the resin on this side, I can't get it to lay flat, so I'm stuck using the scissors to trim this up. It doesn't always go very nice when you're going around edges. I poke my holes. And keep that because we are going to put that back on. And I'm going to spread this all over. Let me get that little gem, put that back up here. I'm going to move this around and try to get some of the glitter basically on the sides and not necessarily all on top of my hearts. Because I want my hearts to really pop through, but I want all that really pretty glitter to really show. I actually got glitter in, or resin in my hole, so I'm going to have to clean that up then. Clear that up. Go over this once, get all those bubbles out. And then I'm going to put this under my light. All right, so I know that I got resin in this hole, so I'm just going to take my drill and open up that hole again. Make sure that's open. I always like to go through both sides just to make sure. Look how pretty those are. Is that a nice pair of earrings? I really like those. Very pretty. All right, so let's finish these up. Let me take these gloves off. Okay, open them up. Oops. Put those in. So before I end up putting my fish hook on, I like to take this right at the bottom of the loop and then carefully turn it and then face it in that direction. And this way, when I do that, I don't have to add an extra jump ring. If you do it too fast, you will snap it. And then I like to take it and decide which one you want to be the front, which one you want to be the back, and then that's how you will decide which direction to put your earring. And I love having the option of being able to wear both sides. So I'm going to wear this side first, and then another day I could wear that side. And I love that. And there we go. We have our double-sided earrings, and I think these came out really, really pretty. I absolutely love the sparkle with the little gemstones on this side. And then I like having the shiny and the dull part on that side. So very, very nice. You can edge these off. I did paint the edges of this, but you can edge them off a little bit more if you want with a paint marker. I want to keep them the same color white that I painted them. So you decide what you want to do with that. But I really hope that you guys enjoy creating these pieces with me. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.